Hi, David Weck here. Today I'm going to teach you some exercises with the RMT club for strengthening the forearms and the grip. Simply training with the RMT club will strengthen the forearms and the grip, but these exercises are specifically tailored for the forearm and the grip. Before we start, it's very important that you go at a moderate pace as you're building this strength. You don't want to create a soft tissue injury by going too far too fast. So first one, we're going to be circling the club. You want to choke up on the club to the top of the rubberized portion of the handle, and you can cap your elbow with the other hand to give yourself some support here in the beginning. The very first thing you're going to do is you're going to create a circular motion, and you're trying to create a very fluid circle with that club head, and you'll hear the shifting weight inside very smooth, and then you'll pick up the range of that circle and the speed of that circle. You can work in both directions. One direction is harder to coordinate than the other, but that'll go a long way to really rounding out that whole strength, make the wrist and the forearm very strong. To increase the intensity, you're simply going to choke down on the club. So to go down halfway in between the butt of the club and high on the handle, you can do this. You can release that support as necessary or as you're able, and then you're really articulating that circular motion, and it's incredible forearm strength. So all the way to there, keep the circles tight at first, and you're creating that circular movement. Shake it out. It's an amazing way to train the forearm. You'll feel that three-dimensional strength, very functional strength. Now, we did the circular movements that are nice and fluid. Now we're going to do some percussive ones, back and forth and side to side. Again, you can support the elbow if necessary. Choke up on the club to begin with, and you're simply going to chamber that weight back and forth, just like this. Now, that one you can go pretty intense. The side to side going this way, you have to be careful that you don't stress the elbow or the tendons that originate at the elbow that cross through the forearm and the wrist. So here you can really support it and go side to side. Alternate it up and increase speed and intensity, and then leverage to make it more work. Intensify the work. You can take it and go range of motion here, and that's really going to make you super strong with that rotational supination and pronation. I recommend that you support the elbow until you get strong enough that you can do it without injury. You will feel tremendous work going on throughout the forearm and the wrist. Make sure that you do both sides of the body. You'll find that the dominant side is usually better at it, so really work that non-dominant side. And those are essentially two great ways, the circular and then the linear ways to strengthen the forearm with the RMT club.